Before they play their final piece, the band directors at Webster County would like to thank all the sixth grade parents for getting their kids into the band, for finding them an instrument, and for dealing with them being loud and obnoxious on it at home. It is a lot of work and very intimidating to begin, but these students have done a fantastic job, and we cannot wait to see where they go from here.
The final piece tonight is the longest and most challenging piece of sixth graders learned this year. Jingle Bells takes everything they have worked on since day one and puts it all together. Now they get to show you what all their effort sounds like. Since this is their Christmas concert, it is only fitting that we end with one of the most famous holiday songs ever. This is Jingle Bells.
We are so thrilled that we had such a turnout for our sixth grade beginner band and our Webster County Middle School band. These are just two of the ensembles that we have in the county. We have several. We have the high school concert band, the marching band, jazz band, chamber, percussion ensemble. We have a color guard, a winter guard, and they perform at a lot of events. They do all district, all state, quad state, WKU honor band. They do winter guard performances, and all of that takes a lot of support. The band boosters are here for just that. So a lot of people, when they hear boosters, they think it's money, it's fundraising, and that is a big thing that we do. It takes a lot of fundraising to make this happen. But there are also other things that we need. We need time and talent from all of you guys. And some people might not think that they can give very much, but maybe you have a skill that we need. If you can sew, if you can build, if you can weld, if you can print things out, maybe you do computer design. All of these things are things that we need to keep it running through the year. So anybody who has a student in the band is a booster. And we have a meeting every month on the first Tuesday of the month in the band room at 5 o'clock. And we would love to see all of you guys there. Our next meeting is January 6th, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
In front of you now is the Webster County Middle School Band under the direction of Mr. Alex Benoit. The 7th
Throughout the semester, we have matured in our musical ability and overall sound production.
Tonight is Santa's Noisy Workshop. This fun Christmas arrangement is built on familiar tunes like Jolly Old St. Nicholas, Up on the Housetop, and Angels We Have Heard on High. It is written for young bands and is meant to sound like the hustle and bustle of Santa's noisy toy workshop at the North Pole. The music is fast-paced, just like elves racing to build toys for Christmas, and you will hear plenty of workshop-style sounds coming from the percussion section. We hope you enjoy Santa's Noisy Workshop.
Our next selection is a pretty and stellar piece. This one combines a bunch of Christmas classics. The main theme is Carol of the Bells, but you will also hear short parts of Leave the Tree King, Silent Night, The First Noel, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, Bring the Torch, Jeanette Isabel, and Away in the Manger. We hope you enjoy a Ukrainian Christmas.
Before we play our final piece tonight, we want to remind everyone that we are accepting donations in the sousaphone bell located outside of the annex. Band costs a lot of money and instruments like to break and need repairs. Anything you are willing to give, we greatly appreciate. If you want to write a check, it can be made out to the Webster County Band Boosters.
Before we move on to our final piece tonight, we have one last reminder before you leave. Please help us by returning chairs, stands, and instruments to the band room. Thank you so much for helping us out.
Our final piece tonight is a darker toned Christmas piece. This is not the joyful Christmas music you might be expecting. In this piece, Santa gets aggressive makeover and becomes a warrior from the winter wonderland. You will hear up on the housetop jingle bells and jolly old St. Nicholas, but with a barbaric twist. This is Santa the Barbarian.